Welcome back to Taggum and Baggum, everybody. I'm Jay. This is Jackie. And Palmageddon 2025 is off to a crazy start, right? I think we're going to have to set up a lost and found box for all the nipples that got chopped off yesterday.
Yeah. You didn't get one in the eye, though.
Oh, no. I think somebody had to. Yeah.
We have yet to find that out yet. We have the audience.
Yeah, but I guarantee you there are a couple of them missing. So
Oh, I'm sure.
guys are this morning like, oh, okay, mine are both here.
Fair enough.
All right.
So it was the Nowhere to Run Heartland Championship show, Saturday Night Devastation, at Osage, Utah. And it was Final Destination.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. And the two commentators that commentated the show last night were Jeff Mitchell and Aaron Helms,
The Prodigy,
who I want to say is probably one of the guest commentators they have.
He was definitely channeling ECW.
He was channeling a lot of stuff. I mean, he was channeling his inner Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, full on. Oh my God!
A pile driver,
Hang it up! He's the winner. There's no way to recover from that.
I mean, yeah, it was an excellent job by both men, but yeah, I got to give Aaron Helms because that was
Aaron upgraded Jeff.
He did. He's no longer a peon. He's the guy who wipes the bottom of the crap. Cracking me up. I could probably talk about some of the shit that Aaron Helms was talking about, but
and Jeff kept really well, so good for both of them. Let's recap. How was your week?
Well, it wasn't too terrible. Short. I mean,
for you?
Not busy. I mean, it was
okay.
It was busy, but the rest of the week really wasn't.
Well, that's because we traded days.
Yeah, and I got longer. I got more days off than you now for the 3 days, but it was just for the 1 day. So back to normal schedule this week. Hopefully, it's Thanksgiving, so we'll see if anybody calls in. Hey, that's more money for us.
It is more money.
Good checks right there.
The good news is that I don't have to go sit in the office though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we get paid from home on Thanksgiving, so that's nice.
Yeah, we'll get to enjoy some dinner. So of course, crazy streets are crazy. People are being crazy, and Billy decided he wanted to be crazy just before the holidays and give us this show. So, how did you feel about last night's show?
There was a lot of good matches. I kind of torn on what I think my favorite match was, but as it goes, the whole night was really good. Not a lot of.
So you still, after one match, you still don't know?
I still don't know my favorite matches. Do you?
I do. I'll say it when it comes. I'll say it now, but yeah, I do. I have my favorite match. And it was the sleeper match. Yeah.
Oh, the one I know which one.
And I'll tell you what the sleeper match was.
Yeah.
So, but there were changes to the card because we did the prediction, and our big news is Billy let us announce the card this week.
Yeah.
Which he's never let anybody but himself do.
Yeah.
He only jumping chops. He'll announce which matches, not all of them, but snippets. Week he doesn't, but he let us announce all the matches and give our predictions. And how do you feel our predictions went versus the show?
I think we were kind of spot, especially with a few certain matches. It was like, man, we damn near called that one right.
I want a crystal ball. That was almost magical. Like, the fuck on. But I don't know if it's because they listened and then that's what they decided to do, or if it's because like we are now so invested and we can we're in Billy's mind now, kind of like we're thinking the way Billy would think, or
I figured he would have stuff for a certain thing
because we said certain shit. Yeah, I figured he would. But it was a great show. It was a great turnout. The winner of the free tickets was Miss Jordan Elizabeth, so that was cool. We got to see Miss Jordan. What else? Of course, Bobby is on, and he's the announcer for Osage.
We had 3 refs last night. We had Josie,
Jeremy,
and Joe.
and Joe.
A lot of J's going around again.
The 3 J's.
I'm gonna get mixed up. I'm gonna start calling you Jakey again.
Don't call me Jakey. I don't like that. I've been called a lot of things, but Jakey's not one of them. What else is going on?
Well, I think that's about it for the week.
Yeah, because the only other thing we'll have to talk about is what's coming up next for HCW, which won't be till December. A lot of rearranging, a lot of moving. We actually have Bobby coming in. He's going to look at our equipment and help us figure some stuff out so we can get our equipment working the way I want it to work, which basically means all I do is turn it on. So hopefully that'll happen before the next show. So that'll be great. So we're just going to make do with what we got, which is still better than what we didn't have before. So I'm not complaining at all. Yeah. We're still doing good. A new kid last night. I can't remember his name, but I think it's like the Epic, something like that. He wants to be the HCW TV show or something. Like he interviewed a bunch of people and he made some clips, and so that was kind of interesting. Epic. I think it was something Epic. I can't remember. I was going to write it down, but I forgot. So he's I don't know, maybe 10.
So he's a young kid.
Yeah, he's a little
good
kid.
job. Go, buddy.
Dad's filming and he's doing some interviews and stuff. So I watched a little bit of it. See it. It popped up on my thing this morning. So that's kind of cool. So good luck to him. He was very excited. The crowd was excited last night.
Very excited last night. I was excited last night. I mean, these matches that were announced, it was kind of like, oh no.
Yeah, it's like Billy hates us. He knows exactly what to do. He said, don't make him do dastardly deeds. And he's all about the dastardly deeds now. There's dastardly leaking all over everywhere. And, instead of shots, Jay mixed up some Caribou Loos out of our Pup cup. So, in honor of somebody getting their ass handed to him last night.
To be fair, that ass handing only didn't come by one man. So.
No. You just because you have your ass handed to you doesn't mean it's a one-on-one.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, are you ready to get started?
Let's get into
this. Okay. So the VIP match was ref by Mr. Jungle Jack Perry, and it was No Coast Yakuza Coda brand, which was Native Combat is the tag team. Coda brand is the faction. So it was Bill and
Neo Genesis.
I don't know why I struggle to remember Neo Genesis so much.
I don't either.
Because Neo Genesis sounds like a faction by itself.
Yeah.
To me. So, okay, so Neo Genesis versus Vale and Temple. I'm not it up this time. And Coda brand said let Osage forget that they are the number 1 contenders.
Mm-hmm.
But after going in Salina, several of us should get a number 1 contendership opportunity. So No Coast came in and wanted to put a stop to that.
So yeah, this match kind of started off kind of in a down way. Cam Dakota came out and he said he had a doctor's note from Chris Vale's doctor, and he was not fit to compete. He was uncleared to compete last night.
My question is where the hell, what connections is Cam? Because the HIPAA laws. How did fucking Cam Dakota get hold of a letter from a doctor from Vale?
I'm guessing he overheard because Billy confirmed it. That it is actually legit.
So somewhere there's a...
No, what I'm saying is he probably, after he heard it, he went...
That's not public information.
That's not. I'm saying he probably stole it.
I'm thinking he made... I could print a piece of paper.
If he made it up, though, it wouldn't have been confirmed by Billy. And he brought the note to Billy. Cam probably overheard it. the note away because he was like, I'm going to compete anyway. He went in and he stole the note.
Yeah, but Billy wouldn't have let him fight if he told Billy. Billy was surprised.
I know Billy
So
confirmed
unless,
it.
yeah, he confirmed it later on, but he wouldn't have known. So, is what I'm saying.
I'm
Billy
saying
wouldn't
he
have let him
did,
fight.
and it was one of those anyway kind of things, like Cody did with Seth Rollins.
So
I think so.
I don't know, I think Billy would protect.
Well,
his
we can speculate all day. We just know that he had a doctor's note saying that he could not compete. So it ended up being Christian Temple, the native combat, and actually the whole Coda brand because Cam stuck his nose in there.
So it was a handicap match.
Basically a 3-on-1.
Yeah. And though Temple gave it his all, he had them ragged for a good long while in that match.
And might we say Christian Temple pulls off a nice move too. So yeah.
He pulls off a couple of moves by himself.
Yeah.
He's a heavy hitter on it even by himself.
Yeah.
But when you're fighting 2-on-1 and the Diesel on the outside who likes to cause trouble, pretty big odds to overcome. He couldn't beat the odds.
Yeah. I couldn't beat the odds, but he did put on a good showing.
He did put on a good showing.
A 2-on-1 handicap match, and I think if they would have had Chris Bell with them, they might have won. I mean,
for sure.
Temple by himself was just all over the place. Good job.
But eventually, Cam got involved, distracted the ref, and Billy the Kid goes outside of the ring because he wasn't tagged in, right? He was on the outside of the ring.
It was Neo that was tagged in. He went, he grabbed his boombox.
Grabbed that big ass boombox and him hit right in the back of the head.
That's what caused them to lose. So, I mean, they didn't even win clean. That's why I'm saying if Vel was there, I think, Vel was there, but he just... Well,
after all that, there was a little bit of a breakdown. Vel and Billy the Kid were fighting on the outside of the ring. But the ref distracted, and by the ref being distracted, enabled Billy the Kid to hit him with his mom's boombox upside the head. And
we know he ain't old enough to have a boombox.
That's my pawn shop. Leave him alone.
He found that in the garage. He was like, "What's this, Mom?" She's like, "That's my boombox." He used to carry that on her shoulders with cardboard box.
Pieces of cardboard so that we...
I miss breakdancing.
Damn. You're showing your age. You're leaking all over everywhere. So that secured the win. So does that mean Coda Brand is the #1 contenders?
I would say no, because it was a handicap match. It wasn't the full... Well, I don't know.
So maybe we'll see this match again.
Oh, maybe. It depends on how fast Vail can get cleared and...
Because right now, like we said in our previous videos, the tag team division is heating up, and it's getting a little spicy.
Yeah.
We're almost to the sriracha stage.
Yeah.
We could see a tag team like what do they call it? It's not Rumble, but it multiple tag teams to
like a tornado tag match,
something like that for the #1 contendership.
Yeah.
But cool. Yeah, to see who's going to go up against the tag team champions, which is the Diamond Kings.
Yeah.
Because tag teams that could be thrown in there.
Yeah, there are.
So, I mean, you could see the Diamond Kings going against any one of them, but you could see, let's see, it would be Native Combat, No Coast Yakuza. Oh, and Remington wasn't in it, even though he was said to be in it because he tore his...
No, not that match.
Yeah, he was supposed to be...
Not in that match. He was supposed to...
Well, he didn't show up with No Coast Yakuza because he tore his pectoral muscle.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Happy. But anyway, so No Coast, Coda Brand, Only Friends isn't around anymore, but
well, you saw Cargar and Shane, they tagged up for a bit.
Yeah, but they're not a tag team name. Who else?
You put me on the spot.
I did put you on the spot, but that's the whole point.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll make a list and put it out there. Anyway, so, yeah, No Coast lost to Coda Brand, so we will see what that means in the future, because the Red Kettle Rumble is coming up, so I'm sure sure this will come around. If it doesn't come around then, it'll come around in January.
Yeah.
For New Year's Mayhem.
A Survivor Series type match.
Well, we're already...
That's in January in Salina.
No, I think this will be an Osage thing.
Okay. Well, like I said, I don't know. I think they're kind of leaking together.
Yeah, I don't know. So, anyway.
Guess we'll see.
So the next match is
Simon versus Drake.
And Simon's accompanied by Miss Katie Lynn. And the ref for this was Joe. She's an interesting choice.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, during that match, he did pretty good in that match. He was where he wasn't. Shenanigans like the match we'll talk about later. But
I don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
So Drake came out, and we talked about it. Drake has no problem.
No, he's not sexist at all.
Not being say, but he'll put a woman through if he has to. So yeah, he came out and he spit his Simon's face. He didn't throw it at the crowd. You notice that?
He saved it for him.
He saved it straight for.
But usually 2 bottles, so yeah. he had a goal in this match. I'm sure.
So he came out and he started. Drake throws pretty chop too, and
yeah. Poor Simon, because he's probably got like 150 pounds on Simon.
Yeah,
at least 3 feet.
Yeah,
I mean Drake is a huge man. He is wide, like he is like broad. I guess would be the term.
He imposes his will, though. I'll say that, especially in this match, he imposed his will. He had control of it for the majority of it.
Yeah, but we kind of knew how this was going, because Drake is not above dastardly deeds and shenanigans, and we all know that the 7th Seal, Simon and Caitlin, are definitely never going to play by the rules.
Yeah.
So Drake, like I said in our breakdown, Drake does not give a fuck whether he wins or he's going to have a good time. And this man had the best time.
For the time, at least, until the match, the end of the match.
Until when it came to just him and Simon, it's just all over the place. The crowd was really behind the Drake sells hot dog a little bit, but then eventually it kind of switched to where people were chanting for Drake.
Yeah.
Because nobody wanted to chant for Simon, and Drake was dominant through this match. And yeah, he said dastardly deeds. And then at one point, like, Katie Lynn got involved
a couple times.
Yeah, but the Katie Lynn comes up on the side of the ring, and she actually is standing there, and she tries to, well, she does, she succeeds, and mistakenly so, slapping Drake across the face. She gave him a big old bitch slap. And just as I said, Drake is not a sexist man. It's equal opportunities for motherfucking everyone. And he pulled Katie Lynn in. And he was gonna do the move that he did to
the emo killer.
Yeah, he was gonna do the emo killer, but instead he decided to bend her over his knee and spank her. But he didn't just spank her; he whopped that ass. Like he was like a stepdad who hated her. Like it was terrible. Katie Lynn squirmed away and rolled out and ran out, which I don't blame her, because her ass was. She got some chops on that ass. It wasn't even a spanking. That was a chop fest. And
that was a whooping.
Yeah, she's probably she's like icing that one ass cheek all night long. Which was great. Drake did at one point bite Simon in the ear.
He went for the mandible claw too.
Oh yeah,
just like we said. He grabbed that hand and he was like, hot dogs. Ah.
Drake was hungry. And then on commentary, they said, I wouldn't do that. You don't know where those fingers have been.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's video evidence of where those fingers have been, unfortunately. So they the place.
So yeah, when he spanked Katie Lynn, she went back in the back and she got her monsters.
Yeah. But Simon went to the top rope before the monsters came, and Simon went to do a jump, and I'm not exactly sure what happened, and from what I understand, nobody actually knows what happened, but the top of Simon's boot got wrapped up in, I want to say, the hook that holds the rope on the turnbuckle, and so to jump, he was going to do a crossbody. His boot got caught, and he there. And at first we weren't sure whether it was planned that way or it was an accident. And no, it was an accident. And being the senior man that he is, he went right over there to make
Tried to get his
sure,
boot off.
make sure he was okay and try to get him unhooked safely, because you could dislocate your knee, you could dislocate your hip. I mean, you never know. Blood rush into your head if you hang in for so. So that was nice to see that Drake is always, no matter how poor wrestler he is a safe wrestler.
Yeah.
And he would be one that to go into the ring and not do some serious damage. So that's our perspective on the realistics of fighting with Drake. Let's see.
So yeah, came out after that because they came out basically when his foot got caught.
All of Seven
All
Seal.
of Seven Seal came out, and they hit him with a chair, busted him open.
Did they hit him just with a chair?
No, they hit the chair. Kuda bit his head.
Kuda was on one.
Blade was punching him.
By the end of it, he was bleeding and beaten up in the ring. It was a disqualification because Seven Seal came out and got involved. Yelling, you got involved in, you had no business getting involved.
You don't touch our people. That's
exactly
what it said. You don't touch our people.
Yeah, but I don't remember Drake asking for this match. So
no, but I think what he meant was Katie Lynn.
I think Katie Lynn deserved it.
Yeah, because I mean, like you even saw before the start, came out with Will Chambers, and he sent Will Chambers to the back, and we were wondering why he didn't come out and help him or anybody. Well, I understand why.
Well, okay, just like they said on commentary, and I've said it before, is that Drake he's not friends all over them. I mean, he's put sisters through tables. He's putting family members. He made no friends, and he made no bones about that. He ain't there to make friends. He's there to dominate. And he ain't above dastardly deeds by any stretch of the imagination. Almost everybody in that line of Mr. Gallows at one point or another. So the fact that nobody came out, and yeah, we don't know what happened to Will Chambers. There's some there. But when they come out, of course, you know, Drake is bleeding, which he hardly ever fights a match where he isn't bleeding.
Yeah.
Fair. It's very rare. But then the Diamonds and Kuda end up getting Drake in a bloodbath, and that bloodbath vicious.
Yeah.
And that's Blade's finisher, but Kuda likes to
the voodoo drop or something. Voodoo, I can't remember.
Oh, I don't
say
know.
It later on. So
yeah.
I can't remember. I have it wrote down later on.
So in the end, Drake ends up actually winning by disqualification, which we said it was going to be. I said disqualification, throw out.
Yeah, I said they were going to throw the match out because it's just going to be too chaotic, but it looks like pretty close.
Yeah, so that's exactly how it, because like I said, Drake does not give a whether he wins or loses. He's just going to put the damage on everybody.
Yeah.
So, of all of Drake's, what do you think? Would you rate this one?
Oh man, you me matches. I'd say it's about a 7-8.
7-8.
Yeah.
Ones you've seen him do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because him and I would say that's correct, because him and Paradox put phenomenal matches.
Yeah.
So, they're right, the Paradox and Drake level, but.
Yeah,
and we did get to see Drake's moonsault. He missed it,
but we gotta see.
But he has such a pretty fucking moonsault.
Yeah,
it is. He did it at such an angle. I got to see it from a new angle. I was pretty excited. Oh, because he does it so well. I think he did it. He didn't even go on the top rope. I think he was on the rope. Yeah. But he just. I mean, that's almost.
Yeah.
It's that good. I really enjoy it. So then that into the next match, which was a card change. Originally, you know what? I don't know what it was originally.
It was Will Chambers and to fight Remington. This was Remington's match.
Okay, so Remington has the torn muscle, so he didn't do it. So they called up Colton Kinnaman.
Colton Kinnaman, Mr. Cinnamon.
Mr. Cinnamon, who for some we're over that.
Yeah, no, we're never gonna be over that.
No, this was Will Chambers. And Colton Kinnaman, Mr. Cinnamon, so it was chocolate and cinnamon. Chocolate and cinnamon together?
Yeah.
Yep.
And we liked this match.
Yeah, we did. And The ref was Jeremy. Jeremy's the senior ref. We really much enjoyed that. But Will Chambers came out holding his side, like by his ribs.
Like something happened right before the match. Because
if we're going to speculate, I would assume that the seventh seal is what prevented Will Chambers to coming out and helping his trainer and his friend and tag team partner Drake. So Will's is already damaged. So Colton's looking good.
He slimmed up some.
He slimmed up.
He's still bulked, but
no, but he's more toned.
Yeah, he's more toned.
And that's kind of cool. I appreciate seeing that. Let's see. And so Kinnaman, Will Chambers is, what were they saying? 6'5" and 405 pounds?
Something like that.
Something like that. But he is a kaiju.
Yeah.
Colton is what, 5'6", 5'7", maybe 5'10"?
I'd say about 5'8".
He's not a big man.
Yeah. But he is, we said, bulky.
He's stocky.
He used to be more round, but
wrestling so much down in Oklahoma that he is toned up, which is good for him. And
when this match started, he was showing off his speed.
Colton was?
Yeah, Mr. Colton Kinnaman was showing off his speed against the Chocolate Kaiju, trying to keep an advantage. It was kind of hard to do, though, because Chambers is a big guy, and he could barely knock him off his feet.
Yeah, Will Chambers, no selling the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Like, even the shoulder hit, the shoulder and just Will Chambers is looking at him like a fly just ran into. Almost ridiculous.
And the whole time he's favoring his ribs because whatever happened.
And eventually Colton gives him some chops and kicks and hits and things too, though. You could see that it kind of hurt, like it hurt Will, but not enough to his knees.
Yeah.
But even Colt, you could see that Will was hurt because some of the moves, like when he body slammed him or when he do certain moves that he would come up and, he was pretty injured. So Colton tried to play the speed and longevity, but
like I said, Will's phenomenal. He went and did a dive. He dove once. Colton Kinnaman dove once out and he got a dive. Didn't knock him off his feet still. And then he dove again and he got caught. He just straight caught the guy,
Yeah, like I said, Will's one of those that you can just put your hands up and stop you.
Yeah. Then he threw him on the apron.
Not the hardest part of the ring.
Hardest part of the ring.
That's all steel, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
No pad there.
Yeah. No give.
Yeah.
No give at all.
And so Will was headbutting Mr. Cinnamon quite a bit. What are kaiju crunches?
that's what I'm going to call the move.
Kaiju crunches?
I'm all those headbutts. Kaiju crunches.
Instead of coconut?
Crunch. Yeah. Instead of the coconut. He's a kaiju crunch.
Yeah. Will tried to knock him on his feet.
You mean Colton?
Yeah, Colton, sorry.
He tried
Colton and Will on his feet. It just did not happen because something else.
Yeah, when he finally did get him off his feet, it was like he did a drop kick from the top rope that got him down, and then he did his spine buster, which was
he actually picked up Colton or Will
and did the spine buster, and it's a pretty spine buster. But I think just too little, too late. He got hit with that goddamn slam.
I love that.
God damn.
And that's pretty much what it sounds like. Yeah. Is everybody's just in there going, oh. He's trying to send him straight to hell.
Yeah.
Immediately. There's no nothing. He's no handling. He's just like hand delivered straight to hell.
He did do a pretty mean choke slam too.
Will did?
Yeah. Those big man moves, just like, should, and he does them good.
Yeah. Because he doesn't need to like run the ropes the way the other guys. He has to do is stand there and then grab you in.
Yeah, that's basically how it went down. Every time Colton tried to hit him with something, he got snagged up, and because when he got with the choke slam, he went for the where he kind of like does a handspring off the rope and turns around, was going to clothesline and just right into the
You know whose move that is?
It's a few people. Tajiri used to do it. Well, Tajiri did like a back.
At Osage.
No. Someone does it. He does
Logan does that.
Logan, yeah.
Logan used to do that when he was in single, even when he was in OnlyFriends. But Logan used to do that, which I thought it was. because of the way Colton looks with his long hair and everything. It reminded me of Logan. I went,
gotcha.
aw, I miss him. Bring him back.
They are buds, ain't they?
And Logan helped train him.
Yeah, see, so
Because he was in the match where the gender reveal for his baby.
Right.
So it was kind of one of those. It was just a sweet moment.
I feel like it was playing homage to Mr. Logan Knight, who we miss dearly.
So anyway, yeah, the chocolate kaiju
for the win.
For the win. Thank you, Colton, for trying.
Put on a good match.
But what you should have done was work that rib.
Or
rib
too.
I'd have kept working. Down. I would chop down that tree. I would have worked till he was damn near buckled over, and then hit him with a few stomps. And what are you saying? It's strong.
It's a little strong. I could taste that 151.
It's anything. It just tastes like pineapple juice.
I got a little bit of coconut in there too.
No, I don't have. You might have. Maybe yours is doubled.
I made both.
Oh, okay. Taste buds are gone. I don't know. So then, we got a speaker.
Is that what you call it, a speaker? Mr. Helms came out and
yeah. Sons of bitches.
Yeah, he started talking about, cut out for it. He ain't been doing good this year. He thought about retirement, and then he's like, nah, you got it wrong, you sorry sons of bitches.
Has decided he is entering number 1 at the Red Kettle Rumble, and he's going to take everybody on.
He's going to beat up all of our favorite wrestlers, is what he said.
Yeah, on a YouTube favorite wrestlers.
But how do you beat up on our favorite wrestlers when he is one of my favorite?
I want to see him take himself on. Just hit himself one time. But he's doing it so that he can be the number 1 contenders. He wants that. I don't know, but he did say y'all are out of luck. So does that mean he's shooting for the out of luck championship? Is that what the Royal Kettle Rumble?
That's where they introduced the belt. I think that's where.
Well, they're not going to introduce it. They're going to bring it. Reintegrate it.
Yeah, because the last person that hadn't done anything with it since. So.
Yeah. And then he said he's going to take his title. But what I heard was he's going to take his title back from Ray, because that's not Ray. That's his title.
Yeah.
And it looks better on him anyway. Is what Mr. Aaron said. And then for calling everybody bitches. He sounds so old. Sorry, sons of bitches. He sounds so old. He sounds like
my grandpa yelling at somebody. That's some bitch.
Which is funny because he's like significantly younger than we are. But he embodies that old school wrestler very much. And I number 1, that's big, because the Rumble is usually like 6 people.
I don't know.
The Rumble was really big. I don't remember how many. I think it was 12 or 16 this year. Because it's huge.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So, and the last Rumble we had 16-man Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And we've gotten more people since then. So I imagine being such a big guy, starting at 1 is a dangerous point. But if Kit Reaver can do it, surely Aaron can.
Surely. Depending on how fast he puts people down, I guess.
He better. You think he's going to open his company again?
I don't think so. I think he's going to be a little more focused.
I don't know. He could build houses.
Yeah, he could, but I think if anything,
and putting bitches through it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be put gingerbread houses through gingerbread floors.
Oh, it's going to be like a ginger bloodbath. Icing everywhere. Sorry. I just want to see busted candy canes. That's really all I want to see. Because that was the best thing they ever did.
Yeah.
So anyway, he did say we're all out of luck. So I think you're right. We may see him champion. And then I think that's when he's going to cash it in to destroy Ray. And he's still Ray is at his most vulnerable, because that is a senior move, and that's the thing that would do.
Yeah. It seems like a lot of people don't have their attention on Ray for the championship right now. I think focused on guys like the Seventh Seal, trying to keep them from interfering in their match.
Seventh Seal is like pissing all over everything.
Everything.
Hardly any. You can't really focus on anything else when it's like you're running into a wall, and they're a constant wall that's always in your way. It's not like a gate where you can like just move the gate. It's a fucking where it's like shit.
Yeah.
Well, now we got to climb the wall because we're. So anyway, the next match, which one that changed, Gavin was gonna fight.
I don't remember.
Drake?
It was changed a couple times. No.
Drake was gonna fight Camaro Jackson, right?
Yeah.
But now it's been changed to Bush versus Arthur A. Royal, who is a new graduate of Bears Den, and the ref was Mr. Josie. No whales.
No.
He probably doesn't even get that joke.
But a lot of jungle.
He probably doesn't even know who Josie Wales is.
You never know. I mean, that's one of them characters that kind of just ascends time.
You would think so.
You
would.
I don't know.
I'm gonna ask him.
Grandpa used to watch a bunch of cowboy movies.
I don't know because I called him out.
Yeah,
I called him out on his bullshit on the shit he was saying on Bumpin' Chops. And he's like, what did I do? Fucking lying piece of shit. I even the refs. Okay. All the refs have nicknames except for Joe. Not have a nickname. Jeremy is Gandalf because he adventure with us. He looks like Gandalf, dude. If he would have come and reffed as Gandalf and like get the staff and go, "You shall not pass," during the match, I'd have been over the moon. But Josie looks just like Jack Perry. So, but that's not even an insult. That's actually a compliment. Josie is one of many who has long, luxuriously curly. So anyway, he's
Bouncy.
the ref.
A lot of bounce.
Just choose your friends wisely. I don't spend your paycheck. So anyway, Gavin Bush, Arthur A. Royal. Arthur, we actually got to see him make his debut in the 16-man Rumble.
I believe that's where it is.
And so he's one of the kids. And then Gavin, coming off of fresh loss, howitzer, he was going to destroy women's wrestling.
Yeah, but then
he said
there was a woman's ref, and
it was stolen from him.
No, dude, you got your ass beat.
He got Miss V said he nuggets.
Ivory, yeah.
Chicken McNuggets.
That's funny. She should protect your nuggets.
He goes. He stopped her and said it properly, and she just immediately got irritated. Like, I'm fuck you up. Like, I believe Miss V could put him through a table easily. So anyway, you go ahead.
So yeah, of course, with the shenanigans.
Oh,
saying that he was pulling his hair.
No
mirror. Yeah, he didn't have his mirror or
and no Dickie.
Yeah, nobody.
He is out there on his own.
Yeah, he's out there on his own. But he started. They did a tie up, and when he got into the corner, he's like, he's pulling my hair.
It's literally holding
on his hand in there.
It's like me holding Jay saying, "Oh, pull my hair." It's we can't. And it was funny. Commentary says, "Well, I can't see if he had his hair from this angle, but I have a feeling he was not."
Yeah.
So Arthur is.
He definitely had the strength game against Gavin. That's a fact, and it just.
Well, yeah. You know who Arthur reminds me of?
Who?
Paradox, or not Paradox. Car.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
He looks like him. He's shaped like him, and something about the personality and his in-ring ability reminds me of Kargar. And I wonder if Kargar kind of, when he helps out, because I know he helps out quite a bit. I wonder if maybe they wrestle together. He's showing for his first singles match.
Yeah, it didn't seem like falling for any Bush's shenanigans either, like he'd been studying tape or something on him, because like Bush would go for some cheap moves, and like he played the cat and mouse game where they run the ring, and when Bush got in, he was going to elbow drop, and he moved out of the way.
Bush got the elbow on the ring.
Yeah, he hit the ring instead.
You said, okay, so I didn't know this, but Bush always does all of his opponents, but you actually got to hear names of the songs.
Yeah, I heard the names of them. They're called the beauty. The way Aaron put it is he likes to stomp the ugly out of people. Good Aaron quotes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he says he literally likes to stomp the
Stomp.
ugly out of people, and it was
And you
hilarious.
said he gave Royal the facelift?
Yeah, the facelift, which is actually that's what they called it, the facelift, and then like his finisher was the beautiful bulldog.
Well, and he does because when he does the bug, he does this and then he runs.
Well, he also he does it off the rope when he bounces.
And then he poses when he's laying across him, and usually he has his mirror, so maybe he like had a shipment from Amazon.
He just got lost in the mail.
And it went to the house.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Fucking-
actually
you gotta
find out
quit.
that it's at Heidi's and she stole it.
All of his
She's gonna
mirrors.
come out with all the mirrors.
That'd be great.
Yeah, when we see that back around. Arthur did a great job. Of course, Bush, we always forget how new, how young he is when we watch him, because to take off as quickly as he has, because automatically everybody, as soon as they see him, start chanting, cut that Bush. And then he said somebody, like, he likes to say, well, Bush.
Yeah.
He said Heidi did that.
That's what he told the Ivy.
But that's just too funny.
That was
So
quite funny.
yeah, Gavin with the win. So I don't know what this means for Gavin. I feel like this means he's building momentum.
Yeah. I would say Mr. Arthur needs to work on his drop kicks, though. Yeah, that's one of the only
For a new
missteps I've
graduate,
seen,
though,
was the drop kick. The rest of it was.
you know what's funny is for these new graduates that we keep seeing that are embarrassed, and they seem, even though they're new,
They seem seasoned.
yeah, because I feel like Billy prepares them so well. Like he trains them so well. And then you also have those that help out, that you train with and bounce ideas. And if you're watching tape and shit, of course they don't call it watching tape anymore, I don't think.
Yeah.
They watching clips because
Studying,
nobody
yeah.
has tapes
Well,
except for you.
except for me.
Or well, us technically. Anyway, so I feel they're more prepared to actually start. They're more developed when they get out of the Bears Den. So I would highly recommend the Bears Den if you are interested in being a Billy. All the information on how to get him is usually said during his show on Bumping Chops, or it's listed on the HCW Facebook page.
And she find his phone number texting. He's not big on calls. He won't. He's better. He gets
He's like us. He'll look at it and wait till you hang up and then text you.
Well, he'll look at it hanging out because he's busy most of the time. Yeah. But yeah, definitely check that out. His basics were like, you know what I mean.
I'm sure they're very
rigorous.
I mean, because he's not wanting you to come out like not prepared. So I feel like
anybody want to learn the rest, you got to know the basics before you know anything. You got to know how to bump. You got to know how to hit the rope, proper scoop slam.
So as far as this goes, I don't know if I would say this match would qualify to being part of Palmageddon necessarily.
No, I mean,
and Gavin wasn't as much a victim.
Yeah, no.
There
was a couple chops, but there really wasn't.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say this one would be a Palmageddon contender. We know for sure the Drake one.
Yeah.
Drake Simon was definitely a contender. But, Chocolate
Kaiju was throwing some pretty nasty. His weren't really chops. Hers, I can't remember what they come to and chop. But
yeah, it's a little different, though.
It's more of a whack.
Bitch slap.
A kaiju.
I don't know, but this next match that we're going to talk about is and just started for me.
Yeah.
Took off, I guess, would be the phrase, because it started with Drake and Simon, but it really this match.
I think it was more than just Palmageddon in this match. These guys were punching, not throwing.
So, like, our prediction was that Camaro Jackson would come out on top. Sorry, should watch my phrasing because that was. But we said that we didn't know anything about Dan Weber. He could be a dentist. He's not a dentist.
No. Camaro might need some dentistry work after that big fucking headbutt. My thing was that was louder than any of the chops.
Yeah, so it was shot Dan Weber, not a dentist, versus Camaro Jackson, Regent, who he has such good entrance music, it's ridiculous. He needs to come out with like an entire horde of behind him, because it's just crazy. Hero is kind of a stockier guy, but he is solid. And Dan is, are they about the same height? Dan's a little bit taller.
They were about the same height. Dan's a lot bigger.
More poundage.
Yeah.
And Camaro is more weight or muscle. Sorry, muscle. However, this fucking match was, I called this the sleeper match. Because Dan showed up on my feed and I saw him. Oh, babe, check this out.
Yeah. After we talked about it, we pictured.
So, I thought this was going to be the sleeper match. And I thought this one might be the one to steal the show. And, no disrespect to anybody else, but for me, I think this match stole the show.
You think so?
Huh? Oh, I fucking do. I could almost be a contender.
Well, okay,
for one of the matches.
So before the match, when they were talking on commentary, I think I heard Jeff say that Mr. Dan Weber has been wrestling for 5 years, and that he has already like 2-time Wrestler of the Year, Oklahoma, I believe is what they said. And man, because he was good. He was good going up against the and like Camaro Jackson there, and just wow, this such every time they hit each other, it was like a car crash. You know, it was that impactful. It was huge.
They were very well matched up,
very evenly strength wise matched up.
Camaro, like you said, he may need new teeth.
Yeah,
but also has a drive, like, not want Mr. Weber to take him down at all. There was no point where you thought Camaro was giving up at all. Because there was a lot of near falls, so points where you thought for sure there ain't no way he's kicked
out.
So
and Dan Weber throws some nice too. He did that one off the ropes, the middle rope there. It was an overhead belly to belly.
Yeah.
And that was pretty. Then he did that other one later on. But
the chops in this match, Camaro is a good contender. Well, both of them actually, but Camaro specifically is a good contender for chopper, like number one chopper in HCW. Good contender because what was it? What did Aaron say? They chop each other like each other money or rent or something. Maybe it wasn't that match. I don't remember.
He just hit that man like he stole his rent money.
Both of them were throwing potato after potato, and every hit you'd heard thud, thud. So they did not hold each other back or on each other at all. There were several nice suplexes actually. And then, so pull out the win.
Use the attitude adjustment, the AA, or
I don't know.
Yeah,
really don't, because there were times that we thought Camaro was done.
Yeah,
because Camaro would knock down, and at one point Camaro gets on the top rope, and Dan's down, and he's gonna like say frog splash him or something, but Dan pops up dead.
Yeah, runs up there and just grab. That's where he does that belly to belly. Ran up there and just grab him. It's like, dude, this guy's energy is just intense.
Yeah, so Camaro ends up somehow pulling out this magical win with the AA driver, and I wonder if that means that eventually we'll see Camaro as a number one contender, or that this kind of showing, because this one thing they mentioned on commentary is this kind of showing was trying to throw those in the back to in management. Hey, take a look at us. We're serious and we're good. Maybe give us a little bit of a push. So I kind of tend to agree. I mean, they put on one hell of a match, and for me, I would say this was the match of the night. No, not taking anything away from anybody else, because there were so many, but that was a great match. match for me. Not knowing Dan, but I knew what Camaro was capable of. I thought they did one hell of a job. They worked very well together.
So for our first showing for Mr. D, so we give him a clap.
I'll give him, that's almost a 9.5 for a debut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
That was a great, I like old school, so I don't give anybody perfect scores. You know how we were taught, you don't want everybody room for improvement. Well, I'm sure there is, but great job. They did a great job.
Excellent match.
Yeah. So
that Mr. Chance came out.
rolling
Last night. That was good stuff. He seemed like he was in a little better place. He came out and said that he, if he didn't have like Ray and the fans behind him, that he don't know if this year would have been good for him. And Ray came out and for a little bit of, I'd say, and then he told Ray that he said that at the Red Kettle Rumble, he's gonna have some presents for him.
For Ray, Chance is gonna have presents for Ray.
Yes. And
he did apologize for his showing. He was just feeling a little down in Salina. But he did come out rolling, looking good.
He did acknowledge, though, that him and Kane put on one hell of a match.
Yep. Contender here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What they said on commentary, maybe even the possibly the best matches in the Midwest.
I believe that's what we said.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the gift is going to be for Ray?
Well, a new car? I don't know.
Chance ain't passing that. He ain't Oprah.
Yeah, he ain't Oprah. I don't know. They're though. I mean, it can be a number of things.
Yeah, but even friends sometimes titles.
Yeah, but that'd be Ray giving him something for Christmas.
Well, I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
Speculation's always fun.
Yeah, speculation's always fun. It's hard to see what the future's, especially with these two. I mean, they've been friends forever, best men and way. It could be anything. I mean, I'm gonna bring him. I don't know. Maybe it's one of them sausage packs with the cheese. That's one of those for Christmas. Those things are fucking awesome.
You signed kendo stick.
Yes, signed kendo stick. Yay!
Ray might need that at some point. I don't know. I think maybe we might see a Chance and Ray match eventually. I mean, it's gotta happen.
Eventually.
It has to. So I don't know what he's gonna give him. I don't think he's gonna come out in Santa Claus, and I don't think on his lap. That's a whole other show. But I do want to ask Mr. If he's gonna be. I wonder if he's going to be in the Rumble. I know they're going to be at the show.
Yeah.
But Chance a belt, so I wonder if he's also going to be in the Rumble with Mr. Aaron Helms, and going to be in that Rumble as well. But what about Colton Kinnaman? What about Will Chambers? Paradox, maybe.
Maybe even Jose. I mean, there's a lot we could think about who's going to be in that match. Even some of these new kids we see, like Arthur.
Yeah, had to fight anybody for to be a number one contender for a long time.
Or the Morning Star.
Morning Star.
Yeah. You never know.
Who's going to win the match if everybody's out there?
Don't. Nobody has. No, it's really, you really don't have to ref. All you got to do is make sure people touch their feet on the ground.
All he could do. I don't know. He'd be bad at that too. So, anyway, so the next match was billed as a false count anywhere match between Blade, accompanied by KT Lynn, versus Jason Gore. And the ref the senior ref, Jeremy, which is probably a good thing.
They always give him the ones where his hands are going to be the fullest, though. You know what I mean?
And he should have the ones. He's the most senior one. If it's going to be a devastating match to the senior.
Yeah, and this match is pretty devastating.
Jason Gore had retired longer than he wrestled. So I think they said on commentary he'd been 13 years. And even fucking goes, I was still in high school when he stopped wrestling. And I could just hear Jeff go, what? You're the It's insane. Because I had kids when he stopped wrestling. So anyway, Jason Gore is an old friend, and they trained together 20 some years ago, and Jason know each other very well. And then Jason's coming out at the last stage and saying, Blade, I'm gonna put a stop to this shenanigans and leads, and I'm gonna shut this down. And unfortunately, it didn't work out the way he planned. You know, but what cracked me up about this, get into details of the match, but what cracked me up about this match was there was a kid that I with the Salvation Army crowd. And Blade, stop hitting that old man. Like they weren't the same age. I get it. But that straight killed me during the show. I was laughing because if I was a wrestler and I had heard that, known each other forever, I'd have probably had to go backstage for a minute because it's been too damn hard.
Yeah, so I mean, in this match, when we got into it, they wasted no time pulling punches, kendo sticks out, tables out, all that good stuff.
Yeah, chairs.
Yeah, and Gore kind of working for the advantage of that match
with the kendo stick.
Yeah,
he tried. He tried really hard.
Blade got his hands on one of them kendo sticks, and the match turned around for a little bit. They did fight all over that damn arena.
All over the arena. He got his Jason got his face smashed into the walls, into chairs. Went through the table at one point.
No, they
Blade smashed him through a table.
That was at the end.
I know, but the chairs, tables, sticks, walls.
They went outside and used the trailer of the truck.
The truck?
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
And then there was a table set up somehow miraculously.
Oops. It was probably supposed to be put back as there.
Did that?
Somebody, minions. It's probably the gremlins.
The table elves.
Table elves. Go outside, beat the shit out of each other, come back inside, beat the shit out of each other some more. And then the match ends with Gore's, after he's done, the old man has now had his ass kicked. He lays on a table to take a nap because he's tired. And Blade
I don't think that's exactly how that went down. I think he just, look, there's a table. No, I think Blade put him on that and then smacked him with a kendo stick before.
I don't remember I just know.
The part about it is that Jason Gore put the table in the ring.
He made a choice.
He brought that table in the ring. And how many times do I say it? You bring that shit in the ring,
you're going through it.
Ass put through it.
So he lays on the table, as you say, because he was put there. I think it's because he needed a nap. Blade climbs to the second rope and fucking splashes him the fucking table. But that was not the. We've seen Blade splash the table. What I have not seen ever in any clip, video, any wrestling show I've ever watched was the way that table broke. The leg table went through the table. The table did not break on the table except for this spot where the leg goes through. It was like that close to the head.
Yeah, that was scary.
And I stopped breathing for a minute. I could see that Jason Gore was okay. That scared the shit out of me. I even talked to Billy, the runner, the owner of. I was like, he said in 23 years he's never seen that happen. I've never seen it. Have you ever seen that?
Can't remember. I think I seen it in like an ECW match, but not to that extent.
Because
that was a good.
And it was metal. So if he would have, my thought process is because of our job, he just a centimeter over. Jason Gore would have been with the table. And I don't mean that to make light of what happened. Because it is a risk. Anytime you're wrestling, you take a risk, but don't. That was terrifying. I wouldn't use tables like that specifically in the ring again.
No.
That scared the shit out of me. And commentary is like, to China. I don't know, but I do know that it's terrifying, and I'm really glad that Mr. Gore is okay, and that Blade wasn't hurt either, because he didn't hit his hand on it. Nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
Safe, and they take as many precautions at HCW as they possibly can, but some not plan for these things. Shit does happen. It's wrestling. It is why people, when they say it's fake and all that kind of stuff, it's because you're still physically beating the shit out of each other. Just really glad that nobody died.
Yeah.
Or got seriously injured. So Jason Gore was yet another victim of. So what did you think of that match as far as ring rust? What did it go the way you thought it was going to go?
Well, to be fair, I don't have room for ring rust in that match because most of it was just brawl. You know, and like a lot of brawling, you don't get ring rust with brawling because it's a lot of punching, a lot of
it's like they said on commentary. You don't forget how to pick up a chair and hit somebody with it. That's like riding a bike.
Yeah. Now, if he was pulling actual technical match moves in that match, that I would have shown. It probably would have shown a little bit, but
so that was just your standard old good old.
I think Jason Gord probably his cardio wasn't up to speed. Maybe that made him not so.
I don't know. You also, when you've been gone for 13 years, you got somebody who's in that ring twice a month.
Yeah.
For how. Yeah, and plus Blade is Blade, and he is very dominant, and he is one of the hardest hitting heavy. Outside of a few of them, he's one of the hardest hitting CW. And Jason Gordon, and apparently, according to the audience, an old man.
Yeah, especially a little kid.
Little kid.
Little kid.
I'm like, I don't know. That cracked me up. But yeah, so he's alive.
So yeah, Blade got the win. Did the splash, got the win. Almost killed Jason Gore.
Yeah. Almost became a homicide. But then at this point is where we go to intermission. Which is go to the bathroom, step outside, get some fresh air, go buy your merch. And people go check out the merch tables because it's a nice time to talk to the wrestlers and see what they got going on, because that's how they make their money. And we are fortunate enough to have almost everybody's shirt. Almost. At least one of everybody's shirt. Not one of each. Every individual person, we have at least one of their shirts. Almost. There's a we can't quite catch just yet. So
Remington shirt yet?
No, not yet. I think we went to one show and we didn't go buy shirts that time.
Well, the one time to buy a shirt, he didn't have it in my size.
Our size?
Our size.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy a mirror one too, and all he had was small.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
We took a mirror to the show, and we're not little people. I'm not. She wears my shirts. She could probably fit in a good, but she likes the bigness of the shirt.
The chestulation does not make it easy for me to squeeze into anything smaller than a 3X because then I can't. Because these bitches is popping out.
Yeah, my poor daughter has got my way, so she's like almost 6 foot tall. Poor kid.
Is she almost 6 foot?
She's 5'10", I think. That's 2 inches away.
I mean, I'm 5'5", 5'8". I don't think she's almost 6 foot.
She's 5'10".
Okay. So anyway, that we go to intermission, we do our thing, and then we come. And the very first match when we get back, is Perry versus the champ, Kane Carter, and the ref is Josie, and this is for the number one. This is for the Independence title.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, well, I don't know where to start with this. This was the one they were labeling as Palmageddon. Everybody thinks that those two men have the strongest chops. I would beg to differ. I mean, they got some strong chops, but I've seen some pretty chops here recently, so it's hard to say who's got the best chops. But these guys let you know that they were gonna
They were there for the
yeah, they were there for that because man, for like 5 minutes straight, chop 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 chop, it's all over, chop 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 chop.
both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
long out of it.
Paradox
Chop, chop,
got
chop,
chopped
chop, chop,
significantly, but he's as good as he gets.
Yeah,
and guaranteed both of them pretty sore.
if any match somebody lost a nipple though,
you think it was
definitely
this one? Chopped each other for about 5 minutes straight, and that's probably pretty accurate.
They chopped there for about 5 minutes straight. I mean, they sat there and like one chop, answered one chop again, and then all of a sudden it turned in. I'm just gonna chop, 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 and yeah, for like 5 minutes, that's all they did. Like, it's hard to in Carter, but I guarantee if he was a pale white dude, you'd see red all over his chest.
Just because he doesn't glow in the dark like Paradox.
Paradox is very light skinned. So
light skinned, the red.
His like whole area right here was like, I wouldn't even say red. I'd say it was it was
inflamed.
Red. It was it was bad.
It was inflamed, and they did get stiffer as they go. All of their hits got stiffer and stiffer. It was potatoes, mashed potatoes everywhere, chops everywhere, knives being thrown. But yeah, get that? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But two of them put on a good match, and a lot of technical skill, a lot of good holds, a lot of good change-ups, a lot of good reversals. What? Oh, sorry, I was reading your notes. It says Paradox stole the belt a few times. You want to explain?
Yeah, he Kane on the ropes a couple times with some of the moves,
Yeah, but Kane, he's the champ, doesn't mean he turned face. So he's still trying to get some dastardly deeds. Kane, or that Paradox pulled his hair. But, I mean, after that little bit, Kane got more serious. Like, once he really got into the Paradox, he realized he needed to take him even more seriously. He better put him down, otherwise Paradox was going to put him down.
Yeah, I bet you he did feel that during the match. I mean, Paradox ain't no slouch.
He's never been a slouch. Paradox is what they call the pillar, one of the big pillars of HCW, and when you fight him, you better be on your A game.
Yeah.
And he don't need his bat. The bat is just a bit. Yeah. The bat is just a benefit. He didn't even bring it out this time. I think you're right. I think he did get new gear.
Yeah. Usually it was gold.
It said Golden Boy on it.
Golden Boy on it.
Boy Paradox. So and
this is one of just
ECW.
Oh my God! Because it was a pile driver to win, and that's when he started yelling, "Driver for the win! Pile driver for the win! Oh my God!"
Yeah, if Aaron was standing up, some of his commentary was quite like he really got into this match. And Kane is here for the Carter takeover for all this. He's here to show that he is a dominant, but also a dominant champ. He's not going to be easily put down. You think we'll see a long reign out of Kane?
I'm not sure. I mean, like, so far they're throwing pretty hard contenders at him, but it hasn't been like Kane. Like, seems sometimes when they were throwing people at Kane, it was like people that you haven't heard of, and so far it's like he's wrestled. That's a feat in itself, and then that match together, and now he has to wrestle Paradox, which is
so going through the HCW roster before he has to climb all the mountains on the ones that are going to come in and try to take the titles and become do takeovers. Because I feel like maybe he's paving the way for to come in and go, well, now I want to do it, and I want to do a Carter. That's going to be the name of anybody trying to come in and still it's going to be their attempt
No, I don't think we're gonna have as good as one as this though.
Yeah, this one was pretty dominant. He's going to be. I feel like we're going to get a long reign out of him.
Yeah.
Like if we do see him lose, it's going to be either him giving up the title because of an injury. I'm not wishing this on him. I just feel like the only way he's going to drop it, or somebody's going to have to cheat. But you got to out cheat Kane Carter.
Yeah.
Be smarter than him, which is not easy to do.
Yeah.
Because Kane Carter he's a smart mo. Do what he needs to do to win. He is not above the shenanigans and dastardly deeds.
Not at all. So like we said, he hit that pile driver for the winner, and Money. Kane Carter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start calling him the $1 million.
Million.
The $1 million sugar cane Carter. The million. Because I don't think there's another one. I don't think there. I mean.
Yeah, there's not ever going to be another $1 million man.
No, not man. Just someone who wrestles like $1 million. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know. No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything away from any of these guys on this roster. Like I said, every time you see Kane do something, it's precise.
You know, and one thing I said during this match that it felt like, because we said the chance of Kane Carter and then Ray and Tommy Too Good put on masterclass type matches, that everybody was trying to up their level at this. So with the Camaro Jackson, the Dan Weber match, I would almost argue that this one, Kane Carter and Paradox, could almost enter into that competition.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be fair to say, because they put on a really fucking phenomenal match. It was beautiful. It was not instructed.
Executed. Well, it was very, very, very well executed. It was a good match.
Yeah. Story.
Yeah.
So then that leads us to the next match, which is a tag match, which is Seventh Seal with Kuda versus Johnny Faith, Bruisador and Hector, who are the Los Matones, which means Matones, which means bullies or gangsters.
Or bruises. You even said it meant bruises.
That it's context. This one means Los.
Probably bullies or
gangsters. And Seventh Seal is Michael Mapp and Jekyll, and of course Kuda, who's out having his life shaking. He needs to be on Dancing with the Stars as much as he was shaking last night.
You know, Kuda reminds me of a cartoon.
Yeah, like a walking.
Yeah, just like when the ref turned his back, he's.
And so they gave Jeremy a break during the and let Joe riff this one, which was an interesting decision. And the first thing that the ref does, I don't even remember what instigated it, but ref throws out the rest of Seventh Seal.
He threw out the rest of Seventh Seal.
Blade, so Katie Land, and Simon.
An even match is what he made, which is the smartest move he's made.
Yeah. And Jahoni, you put Jahoni.
Did for you.
Oh. Jahoni. Pony Faith.
Jahoni Faith.
He does look good. He has good new gear. Looks great on him. His mic work, that has improved much. He is diving more into the technical realm in the match too. I thought it was that training that he went on this time. Yeah, I feel like that did him a world of good. Yeah, like it really did. It took him to a different level. Red leather, yellow leather.
You're already thinking about the next match he's gonna have, huh?
I don't know. Anyway, so he looks good. He's doing better. Bruiser.
Always fun to watch what he's Ray moves.
Yeah, he's definitely a heavy hitting. Bruiser always smells good. Oh, I forgot to mention that round, like Gavin was making his round, he must either taken shots of Fireball or had a fireball candy in his mouth or something, because he smelled straight like cinnamon. Bruiser always smells like coconut. So it was the weirdest night for me. Anyway, Johnny comes out. Bruiser's a hard hitter, but he comes out with Hector de Oro. And so you go ahead.
Because you can't read.
Oh, I'm tired of talking, that's why.
Yeah. They did a lot of triple teaming behind the ref's back in this match.
It wasn't hard to do when the ref.
Yeah, but as the match progressed, it was all over the place. It seemed like for a while there, the Matones and Johnny Faith might have the upper hand, but then, like I said, the triple teaming started, and they kind of singled out for a while. But the one they really singled out, I feel like, was Hector. They singled him out, and then while they had him in the ring, at some point Simon came out, and Simon and Kuda pulled the other two off.
Bruiser and Johnny.
While Hector was in the ring there, and then just allowed for Higgins to start, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Where it pretty much went down there. He'll for those guys.
Yeah, but the thing with Hector is that he's so used to being in the singles.
Yeah.
That every time he'd do a move and a little bit of damage, he'd stop too long and start celebrating. In singles, boasting. You're in a 6-man tag. You can't time for that shit, and that ended up costing him because he got caught in the wrong corner. Ass handed to him by the rest of the 7th Seal. When the rest of the 7th Seal comes out, the ref saw Simon come out and pull.
Yeah, and actually he was basically, and Aaron said it on the commentary. He's like, "What is the ref doing? He's just watching this happen."
Yeah, that should have been a disqualification.
I'm telling you, he's paid off. He's paid off. 7th Seal pocket, because it always seems to be in 7th Seal matches where he's always doing the worst
blind.
Yeah.
I feel like he does this.
So yeah, I mean they basically took apart Hector. That when the rest of the did this match? I don't remember. Yeah, the 7th Seal one.
Yeah, but
the voodoo bomb is what they called it.
Yeah, but so eventually Maverick gets hit outside of the ring.
Yeah.
Hector and Jekyll inside the ring, correct?
Yes.
And somehow Kuda got in the ring, or
Kuda and Simon went over and pulled him off the apron.
Right, but eventually
Maverick was under the ropes while
Maverick was under the ring.
Yeah, and he got the mist.
Yeah, and Maverick.
He actually hit the man he was supposed to hit, not his own partner.
Who'd he hit? With
Hector.
Yep, right in the face.
Yeah.
And that is what this team, their match was whatever that red mist is by Michael Maverick.
And then a voodoo bomb from Kuda.
Yeah, which is insane.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he does that, and then the whole ring jumps in the air.
Yeah, so that's basically how that match ended.
So, but the question is, why did Joe not disqualify?
I'm telling you, he's paid off. But after the match, Johnny grabbed the mic and said that at the Red Kettle Rumble, challenges Simon in a boot camp match.
He said, "Go out and get you some boots because you're gonna need it."
Boots, some new combat boots.
These boots are made for walking.
Yeah. Hand grenades. The landmines.
Landmines.
Yeah, it's a boot.
Cow pies. That's gonna be awful. I don't know if it's the endurance camp, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see and Simon's back by the 7th Seal.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna turn out well.
But like I've said, man, it's Johnny's got a lot of faith behind him, I guess.
Yeah, he does.
And it seems
if they have Joe, there ain't no way Johnny's coming on top. If you got Joe the ref there, Like I said, he's in somebody's pocket, or he's like temporary blindness. Like it's a PTSD thing or something. Like he just goes blind in terrible situations. Scared and goes blind.
It's Katie Lynn. She scares the pants off of him.
All right. Anyways, Seven Seal took, and the Diamond Kings remain your tag team champions.
That wasn't for the belts.
Or, well, okay.
It was just 6-man tag, so
Whatever. The Diamond won. The Diamond Kings and Kuda won to show how dominant the Seventh Seal is. And I think we're getting tired of the Seventh Seal being all over the place.
Some of us are.
We're getting tired of it. I'm not the only one, because even comment.
Well, that's commentary.
So then that leads.
We all know Jeff is biased.
Does that say main event or main?
What the hell you think it says?
That EVOW.
It's a fast E, okay?
EVOWT, which would be evout. Main
evout. She just wants to make fun of my writing. She couldn't just Jahoni face. In the Heartland title, Ray versus Kidder, and thank God we had a senior ref, Jeremy, who's not paid off, and he's a very fair ref. Very fair ref.
And his reactions sometimes hilarious.
Right.
They're so good.
In this match, they were like those kicks, and
I feel like they were trying to enter the match of the year competition.
Yeah.
Did have a lot of technical skills, a lot of reversals.
A lot of stuff I haven't seen from Kit before. Usually Kit's I'm going to come at you with kicks and stomps and shit like that.
Yeah, he fights too, so it's like a lot of kendo sticks and shit like that too. But
he was pulling off some of the prettiest technical stuff I've seen from him. I mean, that calf crusher, those.
That was a nice hold. It got him in it twice, actually.
Just doing.
But even the way they were fighting, like when he had him in the Ray rolled into it to get out of it, it was nice. So they were. Of course, we waited on this match 2 months.
Yeah, months.
And we finally got it.
But not the outcome we wanted.
Yeah. Very fast pace. But I wanted to count how many.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's probably over 20.
Something like that, yeah.
I think it's over 20. Like, legitimately.
I will say Kit seemed a lot more focus took him for in this match, too. You know, like I talked about the last showing where, focus is all over the place because he's almost got ADD. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, but I mean, he seemed pretty focused in this match. I mean,
you have to, eh? Yeah, you have to be really focused and ready, because if you take your eye off the ball, right, man.
You think Ray was a little unprepared for him? Like he took Kit for granted in this match a little bit?
No.
You don't think?
I don't think so. I think Ray knew exactly who his opponent was, and I think ready. I'm
just saying, because it seemed like ready to brawl and wasn't expecting all that technicality coming from Kit, you know.
I mean, I don't know if maybe Ray thought he was in the match with somebody else.
Yeah. But
Kit showed up and showed out, and this was a great match. It was very they did a lot of grappling, I guess is the way I put it.
Yeah.
So you said Kit had a nasty Nelson suplex, or full Nelson suplex.
He was throwing stuff like you hardly see from him anymore. And they said that he used to do that stuff back, during the summer of Reaver. But
Summer of Reaver. I like the term Summer of Reaver. I had to go. I was like, Jay, what's the Summer of Reaver? He was like, when he had the Outlook champion over and over again. I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's a great name for it. We get that in a banner. It's the Summer of Reaver. Like class 1999, Summer of Reaver.
Yeah, and at one point, Ray stole your Kit
My
Reaver
sign.
Makes Baldwin Great Again sign and Reaver on it. And
on the hardest part of the ring.
On the hardest part.
Yeah. It seemed like every time Ray tried to kick that, That man was moved.
He was prepared for it.
He was prepared.
That's what I said. It seemed a lot more focused than normal. I was really, really impressed with Reaver during this match.
Yeah, but I feel like Kit Reaver watches video. Like, he studies. Because, that about Kit is that even when he was the Out of Luck champion, he'd come out and watch the matches through the audience's eyes. Yeah. He'd study his opponents. He's even sat next to us and watched the opponents. He did that in Slane and almost at every show when he had the Out of Luck champion. So he is well prepared because he knows his opponents. And, he knows when Black Flash is coming, or Black Flash, yeah. Or when Ray take this man because there's a build-up and he knows what's up. So he knows his opponents just as much as his opponents know him.
Yeah, so seemed like they said, after all the technicality it seemed like they just said, fuck it, we brawl. Mm-hmm. And then they started fighting each other, and then it went outside, and the ref started counting Jeremy, and it seemed like he was hesitant to get there, but eventually he hit the 10 count and had to call for the bell and a double count out.
Yeah, so that means Ray still has his, but that also means then comes out.
Billy wasn't happy about it either.
Yeah, he was not happy.
See that match ended like that, so.
Because we like, as an audience member, we do like, the end of the
especially
story.
We've been waiting for this damn match. And this match has been anticipated.
Some of the chanting 5 more minutes,
which I didn't get.
Some people did, some people didn't. Anyway, but it was decided that on December 6th at the Red Kettle Rumble, we will get a lights out match with Ray and Kit Reaver.
And what that means, well, you don't win unless you get knocked the fuck out.
Well,
yeah.
So we'll see what that means, because that loves those. Oh, never mind. Kit loves. He likes street fights. He likes the holds bar. Words are hard. I'm gonna stop words.
No holds barred.
Yep, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Billy was about to say no count out match, and then Ray grabbed that microphone and said lights out.
Yeah.
That's all he said was lights out.
Well, he said, if I'm gonna have this match, I'm gonna say how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Is what he said. So yeah, it's gonna be a lights out match. Kind of got giddy after that.
Yeah.
Because like I said, he likes them kind of matches. You mean I can hit you with kendo sticks, chairs, and whatever else, candy canes, elves, inflatable, hard rock candy, Dolly Parton figures. I don't know what Kit is gonna. You never know what Kit's gonna bring.
Yeah. One of them scoopers from his cats. They was spook. Whack him with that.
Sick one of his dogs on him.
Yeah.
But Ray is one of those that he's willing to go damn near everybody just to improve that he is. Because one thing Aaron said on commentary is that he wanted to see the variety out of Ray, and Ray showed it in this match.
Yeah.
Kid took him to that level, and I completely agree. Like, if anybody ever the level that Ray was willing to go to ever, great things in Ray, and they brought great things out in each other.
They put on a hell of a show there, and what a way to end it.
What a way.
Yeah.
So December 6th, we're back at the
Salvation
Army, the West Salvation Army.
It's called West Orchard.
Get there early, because parking is a bit of a situation. We always park it on the street, but we're always there early. Tickets are on sale now. They are selling shirts for the Wichita West. They say WWO, just like the shirts.
And all proceeds go to
Salvation
Army.
I think they're $30 a shirt or something.
And so does all this show. Who's wrestling a show is wrestling for free.
Yeah, they're donating their time.
They are donating their
proceeds from the show go to Salvation Army.
So it's for a good cause.
It is. This is going to be the second one.
Yeah.
We've done. The Red Kettle Rumble was really, really fun. So we look forward to it this year. And then Billy put out the 2026 schedule. So 2 dates every month up until the till December. Well, December's don't have 2 matches or 2 dates, but so all of 2026 is ready to go. You know, short of Noah showing up in a boat and all load up. I think we know what we're going to be doing next year and what days we.
Yeah.
That's right before my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And right there is our wedding day. So anyway, we are ready. We're favorite match. I gave mine.
Said yours was a Camaro and Mr. Shotgun Dan.
Shotgun Dan. That was a hell of a fucking match.
I'm gonna say my favorite match. Probably Drake and Simon.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That is fair. Especially seeing Caitlyn get her comeuppance.
I mean, it's really, like, they were all excellent matches. Like I said, I think the first time I've ever had trouble where I was just like, oh, that's my favorite match after I seen the match or it was over. Like, you know, we drove home talking last night and I said I don't even know what my favorite match was.
Yeah. So who do you think won Palmageddon? Watched it twice and you do have to pick a clear winner.
There was, like, you know, not everybody was at the show. I can only think of people that were at the show. Okay, so Palmageddon. After all the matches, because they were like, Bobby came up and asked you. Winner. Bobby came up and asked you who won the Chop Fest.
I didn't give who I actually thought. Always go back. I just
well, on the spot you said Paradox for the match.
Yeah,
but that's what they were billing as the Palmageddon was the one match. I'd say the whole
show
was Palmageddon.
Is what I'm asking you.
And I would say if I have to give anybody the licks for them chops, man, it would have to be. God damn, it's tough. I would almost have to say. Let me go back and look real quick at these matches.
It's a hard pick.
It's a hard pick. I'm gonna give it to Gavin Bush. I would say, probably. Oh man. Have to go with this is so hard. Probably Camaro, because he was throwing some vicious ass chops there.
And that's who I was going to give it to.
Camaro?
Yeah. After watching it back and really, 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 really thinking about it, Camaro Jackson's. There wasn't one that sounded hollow.
Though, no, like, no cut here. The best headbutts I've ever seen ever is from Mr. Dan Weber.
Go. I want him to do the Claymore, or not the Claymore.
The Glasgow Kiss is basically what it was, but his were solid. They clack so
kind of like what Rhea does when she does hers, and she has a really nice follow through. Which is why hers are so good.
Some of the craziest headbutts I've ever seen.
As last night, not hardest hitting chops we've ever seen, but as far as last night during the show, I'm gonna say it was Camaro Jackson.
Not to take away from the Chop Fest.
No, because the Kane Carter and Paradox, those two are pretty well even chops, and Jesus Christ, they tried to kill each other.
Yeah.
You know that on that when you get hit in the chest at the wrong time and it stops your heart. I feel like those
get checked.
Be careful because they're going to cause that on somebody.
Yeah.
But so the next show for going to be the Salvation Army. We're not going to have a Salina show in December. And then, we'll be back in January. We'll do one more breakdown in December. Thanksgiving is next week. We'll be working most of the holidays, so that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens there. We are going to go see Aunt Pam on Thanksgiving for a little bit if we can. Work's not crazy. What else we got going on?
We were going to do a show about my grandma, right?
We are. Grandma's show will be after actually the Red Kettle Rumble. So we'll do the breakdown for the Red Kettle Rumble, and then Grandma's show will be the next week because we'll be her close enough to the anniversary.
Yeah.
So we'll tribute show. We'll show pictures. We'll talk about the psycho little lovely piece of work she was. And then in January when we get back, everything worked out and we'll start having our guests.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Anything else going on?
Well, it's getting close to the holidays. Stuff's slowing down.
Oh, it's speeding up. It's just...
Well, wrestling-wise, it's slowing down.
Well, it should.
We also got which we thought about doing a special show about John Cena's farewell match.
Yeah, we probably will. Yeah, because that's coming up next, the 29th, so it's next weekend. After Thanksgiving.
I'm all about the apple juice.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I don't think I'm leaving anything. Follow HCW Heartland Championship Wrestling on all social media. And you can listen and watch the video. You can actually watch the show on YouTube. It's HCW Live 23. Follow them on all socials. They do updates. We actually got the honor of announcing the match this time. It's going to be a normal thing, but we did. So that was kind of cool. Follow us, Taggum and Baggum, our socials. Send us a message, like, share, follow, share with your friends. We actually got some really great messages this week that I really appreciated from people that I didn't know were listening or actually listening. So that was really cool. The been really cool. And the support's been great. Follow Bumping Chops. That is Bobby Casey and Simmons for all things HCW. I mean, other than obviously this one. This is always a funny and fun listen to, but you can follow them on all socials as well. And I listen to them on Spotify. You can follow, and it's also on Spotify if you can't get us on YouTube. Just share with your friends. Criticize us. We're good at that. We often because we're old people, and that's fine. We're allowed to, because we are not
Yeah.
We are human.
Human beings.
Human beings.
Beans. Beans.
Beans.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else, my dear?
I believe that is it.
All right.
All right.
You all have a wonderful week. Happy Thanksgiving. And we will see you back here in 2 weeks.
Bag them out. Bye.
Yay.